Hello everyone, this is Sivraj from MSc Data Science UID 14. In this video, I am going to explain about my major project titled Deep Neural Network for Enhanced Audio Classification of Birds using Spectrogram. Abstract. The project uses microphone to record the sounds of capuchin birds, which are rare and at risk due to the loss of their habitat. The recordings are turned into visual representations of sound called spectrograms. The spectrograms are then analyzed by a type of artificial intelligence known as convolutional neural network to identify the bird species and study where they live. The main goal is to help conservation efforts by understanding how deforestation affects these birds so better strategies can be developed to protect them. Introduction. This thesis explores using deep learning to track capuchin birds. It converts bird sounds into images called spectrograms to tell the difference between capuchin bird calls and other noises in the forest. The convolutional neural network is trained to recognize the bird sound for these images. The method helps estimate bird population and improve conservation efforts. The research may also help create tools for real-time bird detection, which could be used for monitoring other wildlife too. Literature review. In my literature review, I have examined 10 papers with 4 serving as my foundation sources. These base papers address key individual concepts in my project, including audio pre-processing, audio classification, converting audio to spectrogram, and introduction to CNN. Each of these concepts is integral to the development and success of my project. Existing system. The current approach to tracking birds in the forest involves manually searching for them by listening to their calls. The method is not only labor intensive and time consuming, but also disturbs the natural habitat. The presence of humans can disrupt the wildlife, potentially leading to the stress and change in the animal behavior. Additionally, navigating through this forest can cause physical damage to the ecosystem. These challenges highlighted the need of more efficient and less invasive method of tracking and studying the bird population. By reducing the human involvement, we can better preserve the natural environment while still gathering the important data. Proposed system. In the proposed system, audio data is taken as input and converted into spectrogram. A convolutional neural network is then applied to the spectrograms, training the model to classify efficiently as either Capuchin calls or not Capuchin calls. The automation reduces human intervention and aids in monitoring the capuchin bird population across extensive forest areas. Modules. So the modules or the libraries used in my project are as follows. OS. OS is used to basically navigate through the dictionaries in the local system. Librosa loads audio files and converts them into meal spectrograms. NumPy manages data manipulation and stores in arrays. Keras utils converts labels into formats suitable for neural network training. Keras model selection splits the data into training and testing subsets. Keras model sequential construct a sequential neural network model. Algorithms. The project implements a convolutional neural network architecture for audio classification with the following specific algorithms and techniques. Main spectrograms for pre-processing the audio data, convolutional neural network for future extraction and classification. Relevant softmax are the activation functions. Categorical cross entropy for measuring model performance. Adam optimizer for efficient training. System architecture. The data flow diagram is as follows. We take input as audio file and then reprocess that audio file, then convert it into image, then apply CNN on that image. The image is nothing but the spectrogram and then train the model, then we predict the output screens. So I'll show the output screen in my GUI. So I've already run my code in the background. So now here I have an option for choosing the you can choose any number of files, but the time varies for processing the audio. So I've uploaded the files. I have taken 6 files initially. So as you can see, these files are loading into yeah. And now the predictor results are as follows. So through this, we can understand that in the zeroth recording, the capuchin bird call is found, which means there are capuchin birds where this particular sensor is planted. And the other recordings, 1, 2, 3, there is no capuchin bird call found. And again, in the fourth audio, there is the capuchin bird. And similarly, as I said, we can upload. any number of files, but the time that is taken may vary. Uh, Wait a second, it is about. So as you can see, we have uploaded 18 files here. Yeah. So you can see all the 18 files that are loaded. The results are displayed here. And now for validations, if you give any other file, this is a Python file. So if I click upload, it says this error, invalid file extension, expected audio file, only one of WAV or MP3, which are basically audio files. We'll try with an image. Screenshots, screenshot, upload. Says the same again. Now coming back to the PPT. Just a second. Yeah. So as I've shown the various errors after uploading different files with other extensions. Now, yeah, the conclusion. The approaches used advanced computer techniques to recognize sound made by Capuchin bird in the forest. It's like training a computer to listen for specific bird call. We use CNN and special images called spectrograms, which shows how sound changes over time. This method worked really well uh, at telling whether a sound was from Capuchin bird or not. So basically, by using this technique, scientists can better monitor and then protect capuchin birds in the natural habitat, which is very important for conservational efforts. And the future scope. So the extension of this project may include more environmental data such as weather or habitat features to make the model more accurate. The automated recording system could help gather continuous data, allowing for real-time monitoring of capuchin birds. Using transfer learning, we can make the same model. Uh, we can basically use this specific model for studying different species or areas, and better audio pre-processing techniques can be used, data quality and model performance. Working with ecologists can help refine data and apply the results to conservation efforts. And these are the references of my project. Yes, and thank you. Stop recording.